And, Marshall now has, Charles Huff, really promising head coach going into his second season. What's your thoughts on Marshall's head coach, Charles Huff?
Fortunately, I was on the select committee, and he was, hearing him talk and being a football player and hearing him talk and the things that he said. Like, I was not even aware of some of the processes that he would go through as a coach to vet players to make them better year after year. He had so much knowledge, and it was just so much different than all of the other coaches that I had seen. And so he was definitely a vote of mine. He just knew football. And again, you come through Alabama with Nick Saban, how are you not going to know football?
I mean, yeah, Nick Saban's, best coach of all time. If you learn from him, you're going to be a great coach. And
absolutely.
You've seen so many of these coaches, people like Kirby Smart, who's kind of from the Nick Saban tree and go off to be great coaches. Hopefully Huff can become that with Marshall. And, there's lots of intrigue with Marshall this season because, they're no longer in Conference USA. They spent over 15 years there. They're now in the Sun Belt, a really great conference. What are your kind of thoughts on them leaving Conference USA to go to the Sun Belt?
I've had that question asked me several times, and I always look at that and say, when it comes to changing conferences, I really think it is up to the head coach and the administration to look at a whole host of things, whether it's travel, whether it's just any detail. Where can we compete? Where can we get a better look? Where can we get our players exposed, get better exposure? There's a lot of details that go into that helps a school, whether it's financially or wins and losses. And whatever that reason is, it's usually they try to get to the best place. And I think that I'm sure that Coach Huff had reasons behind it. I don't know specifically, but I like it because I think he must have seen something. The administrative must have seen something that was going to be a better fit for Marshall.
And when you look at the Sun Belt, I feel like the Sun Belt has much more competition
than
Conference USA has. And I feel like you can get the best of your players. Competition only brings the best of the people. So I feel like that's something good for Marshall. Can really play better schools than compared to Conference USA.
Right.
So, new conference, Huff's second season. You kind of have maybe a record prediction for Marshall this year?
No, I don't think I can dare throw that out there. I'd like to think that they will find themselves somewhere up and around the top of the conference. Not necessarily sure that they may win the conference, but I think that they'll be competitive and they'll be somewhere up around the top is what I'm thinking, and at least I'm hoping.